Hey everyone! If you have a passion for traveling but also want to ensure you get the most bang for your buck, then this video was made just for you. Today, I will be sharing with you guys a few tips and tricks for finding inexpensive flights no matter where you're traveling all throughout the globe. We've included screen recordings to show you exactly what this process will look like on a computer, and have even provided multiple websites such as Expedia, Orbitz, and Google Flights to help teach you how to navigate these sites and get the most out of them. Tip 1. Book early. Remember that prices always go up closer to departure date, so make sure that you plan ahead. The first thing you should do is search cheap flights into your search engine of choice and include the specific airports you want to fly out of and into. This will open up a ton of different options, so make sure you pay attention to multiple sites and compare the prices that they offer. Also, be sure to avoid the first few pay-per-click ads, which may seem cheaper but generally tack on extra costs very quickly. For this example, I used a flight from Atlanta to London Heathrow from May 6th until May 17th. The cheapest flight they offer is $780 round trip, but if you notice, the rest of the prices are significantly higher because they're non-stop flights. These are generally more convenient but also more expensive. Specifically for this trip, making 2 stops in Boston and Dublin could save you up to $300, but the travel time is much longer. Finally, red-eye flights are also generally less costly. These are flights which depart late at night, past 9 p.m., and arrive early in the morning before 6 a.m. Typically, these flights travel from west to east. Number 2. Look for differences in travel time and compare non-stop travel time to other flights with multiple stops to determine the layover time. Make sure if you're booking a round-trip flight to check return flight options after selecting your departure. Expedia and most other travel sites offer multiple return flight options which do not increase the total cost of your purchase. However, if you choose to purchase a flight with fewer stops or less layover time, it can charge anywhere from $300 to $200 in extra fees. Also, be sure to check specific details for each flight and the connecting flights to make sure that you include layover time. Tip number 3. Always make sure to do research on the company you're flying with beforehand so that you can get the correct measurements and count for your carry-on bags, as well as the expectations and potential charges for your checked luggage. Each company is different, and so it varies across the airline, so this is a very important step to make sure that you arrive at the airport prepared. Tip number 4. Try to avoid constantly opening and closing your websites because the cookies will save and it will offer you different prices at different times within the same website. For instance, I searched the same flight from Atlanta to London on the same dates, and it offered me 3 different prices, but all for the same flights. This is because I looked at them at all separate times. Another tip along with that is to be sure to check other company platforms for what different bundles and savings they may offer, as well as other flight options that they provide for their customers. Be wary of using bundled booking sites such as Expedia, Travelocity, or Orbit because purchasing through a second-party site can lead to you potentially being bumped from your preferred flight. If you're worried about making it to your destination at a specific time and find a flight with a price and time constraint which works for you, you have the option to go directly to the airline to purchase your flight. However, these sites can be very useful when trying to book a flight, rental car, and hotel at the same time. These companies work best when bundled. Thank you all for watching. We hope that you found these 5 tips to be beneficial. In the description below, we have provided links to each website used in the video. If the information was helpful to you, please give us a thumbs up and be sure to share it with your friends. And if you have any questions or other useful tips, feel free to comment them below and we will try to get back to you. Happy travels, everyone!